Hi, cupcakes. How are you guys doing? I'm back again because um, I have been watching a couple of YouTube videos and watching things on the news and um, getting certain emails and certain things from certain comments from other YouTubers, uh, cupcakes and minds and things of that sort of nature. Talking about beauty, inner beauty, outer beauty. I'm sorry, and mostly self confidence. Um, I think I made a self confidence video. I'm not so sure, but um, what I want to say is it's mostly what I've been. This video is mostly for the younger individuals, the younger youth. People that are in my generation who's having a whole lot of self-confidence and a lot of beauty and what beauty represents to them. First and foremost, one thing that I want you guys to know is that everybody who you see on the covers of magazines and videos, even in YouTube videos, whatever, all that stuff is edited. It's a lot of production. There's a team that celebrities have, or someone who is making films or whatever, what have you. There's a lot of editing that goes into it. I myself, I do Photoshop creations. I do it as a part of an outlet. It's very, I love it. I think it's great and everything like that. But like I always tell people, what you see on the pictures in these videos is completely different from what you know. I am the type of person, I prefer someone to get to know me rather than what you think you know. Um, and the reason being is for that is because anybody can do anything to make themselves look glammed up and look more beautiful from what they think beauty is and all this or whatever, but true beauty comes from within. I am learning that myself, because from one thing that you guys don't know is a long time ago, and like I said, I'm still working through this myself. um, I had bad rosacea up in here, all up in here. It just broke out really, really terribly. And I still, have moments where it gets like that. But a lot of people tend to say, oh, you have beautiful skin, and what is your regimen? Your hair is pretty, blah 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 blah. And all this whatever. But what I want to tell you is all this stuff is stuff that you can take on. You can put hair in your hair, and you can put makeup on to enhance your beauty, but true beauty starts from within you. Don't look at for magazines and the what you see on the movies and the music videos and all that stuff. Don't set her up to think that that is what true beauty is. Beauty, in my opinion, comes in all shapes, forms, sizes, and all that. And I truthfully believe that beauty should start when you're younger. There was someone who's told me once that, if you have a child and you tell them every day from the point from when they just got out, of conception, or when they can learn how to understand things, let me say it like that, all the way up until they get older, that they're beautiful. Especially girls are we're so, self-conscious about everything. But if you tell us that we're beautiful every single day, no matter what, I promise you will be doing that little girl justice. Because she won't feel like she has to, look for validation from another man or a boy who just says, oh, you're beautiful. That's the mistake that most parents do. They don't sit down and tell the young girl, you're beautiful. You don't have to subject yourself to this. You don't have to settle for less, or however you want to call it. Because if you do it that way when they're younger, I promise you will be helping them out so much, and they won't feel like, oh well, he said I was pretty and I'm beautiful and all this, and then subject themselves to things that they normally would not have done if you would have done what you were supposed to do. I feel that beauty, is something that you should know, and I know I come on here and I have on makeup and all that stuff, sometimes and all this or whatever, but I also come on here and I don't, wear any of that for a reason, because I feel like people should pay attention to what I'm saying and not what I'm wearing or what I have on. You know, those things, clothes, all that stuff, hair, all that, like I said, it's just an extension of expressing who you are, but it's also an enhancement, you know. But if you did not have any of that, would you know within yourself that I'm beautiful? Would you know that? And if you don't know that, then honestly, it's a lot of things that can go on wrong, and it could start, like I said, from birth, and your parents not saying that to you. I've heard a lot of stories with young girls telling me that they don't feel beautiful, that they want to hurt themselves. They don't feel like no one understands where they're coming from. They feel like they're too dark, and no one wants to be with them, or their nose is too wide, or they have to be light skinned with long hair and all this or whatever for people to pay attention to them. Let me tell you this: I am a light skinned female, okay, who my hair is, no lie, right here, the real length of my hair. This is yarn, okay. I have on, like, all of this stuff that you see is just enhancements. But even if I took this down and took all this off, whatever, it would not determine my beauty. Now, another thing that you guys don't know, even with me, I have a whole lot of, a lot of things that I'm working up on. One thing that I always kind of bring up a lot, that I've noticed, is about my weight. My weight fluctuates all the time. One thing that someone told me, why does that matter? And it really doesn't, because I feel like if somebody really loves you for you and knows who you are, you're beautiful no matter what shape, size, color, race, whatever. You're just always gonna be beautiful if you know that, But if you don't, then you're really hurting yourself in the long run. Don't look at these glammed up pictures and think that, oh my God, you're 24/7 waking up looking beautiful like that. No, beauty comes from here, your corazon, your heart. It's knowing it. But when you don't have it, how can you feel that way? How will you have self-confidence? How will you say, you know what, I look at myself every day and I'm amazing? One thing that I tell everybody who is going through the same situation: if you look at yourself one time, just out of the week, just find something, one thing that you like about yourself, just one thing. And then the next week, you find two things. And next week, you find three things. And so on and so forth. You add things, as the week goes by. And eventually, you'll find a lot of things about yourself that you love. And then you won't look towards the negative. If you do that, I promise you'll be doing such a justice to yourself, so that when you don't have all of this, you won't be all like, oh, I don't like this. I can name some things about me that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I can name a lot of them, and the ones who know me, they know this, but at the end of the day, I know for myself, or I'm learning to know that I'm a beautiful person. Regardless to if nobody else knows that, I know I'm beautiful. And it makes you know, about your self-worth. It makes you feel good when you can say, even if I'm not glammed up, I'm still the T. When you can say that you still look beautiful when you're ugly, honey, telling you, no one can tell you anything. That's why I always say, I prefer someone who likes me when I'm ugly. Because when I'm ugly, then that's when you really know if the person's really going to be there for you. No matter what type of relationship it is, friendship, whatever, it won't matter. Don't listen to the hype. Don't listen to what people think beauty is, skinny and all this. Don't even look at none of that. Know you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know you, get around people who will tell you positive things about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who will tell you, you are so gorgeous. because sometimes you might not see that, you might not know it, and if you start hearing it more and more often, then that might translate into something to make you feel like, well, maybe it is something that I ain't seen before. Maybe I do need to check this out. Sometimes you might need to even go deeper and even have a therapist that will, help you out with that. If, for some people whose parents are not here with you guys, that has passed on, or your parents have not done what's right for you, sometimes you have to take the initiative to do things on your own. And doing some things is so hard, because sometimes the first step is the hardest step. But I promise you, if you do that for yourself, you will definitely be doing such a justice for you. Don't ever settle yourself short, and don't ever listen to what the media and all this thinks beauty is. All that stuff is edited. It's glamorized. It's what people think beauty is. Know your beauty. Know your worth. And when you know that, there is no media, there's no website, there's no magazine, there's nothing in this world that will tell you what type of beauty you should be. You know what I'm saying? and that's just the God knows truth, So that's all I wanted to say. I hope this video helped somebody out. And I really, truthfully, to every last one of my cupcakes, and to anyone who's just watching this video, I really, truthfully hope that you will take, some things that I said into consideration. I really, truthfully will be praying for you guys. I'm still learning it by myself, and I'm still a work in progress. So pray for me as well. One good song that I will tell you to listen to, I think it's called BEA Beautiful. Oh my God, what is it? He was Jordan Sparks' boyfriend. I'm so sorry. I don't know what his name is. I might leave the link at the bottom if I find it. But you should definitely just listen to that song. I might, if I remember to put the link in the bottom, I'll put the link in the bottom so you can listen to that. But anyways, that's all I have to say. And I hope this video will help someone in times of need. Okay? Till then, talk to you later. Smidges.